First and foremost, and a shout out to my stylist. All this drip on me came from me, boy, you wildin'. Do this for a living, for a minute, ask about me. Think you do it better, you must be mentally challenged. Y'all chasing these hoes, half them bitches, I done had them. Never crying about them, if you pull her, you can have her. Money over bitches, sweaty bitches never matter. Hoes come and go, I always cook with some batter, yeah. Beat her from the back, made her ass a little fatter. Her ex couldn't do it, now she doing what I tell her. When the God get it, I'm a money making stacker. Tell him no, nigga, mama taught me never tattle.
Damn, I just fucked my hand up. All right, out the get eight. We got our projected home run boost parks today based on weather and or park. I might go to this game tonight. You know what? I think I might go to this game. I know we hitting some crazy shit today. Rockets in 7. Whoa. You still been in the gym? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I got a gym in my basement, so I ain't been to like Planet Fitness in about a month or two, but I be in the basement every morning at like 5 o'clock in the morning. All right, so you got your 5% boost to Cleveland on homers, Dodgers 4%, White Sox 3%, so forth and so on. Ballpark actually made a long ass post the other day telling people like exactly how to read these. You can see which stadiums giving you the best boost, which weather conditions giving you the best boost. But for the most part, combined is gonna be everything you need. Fuck the Cavs. Pissed me off last night. 18 projected over 8 games. You can see which games they projecting the most homers in. What's the let me see something before we go there. What's the weather looking like? Oh shit. Oh yeah, I might go to this game tonight. 72 degrees, 13 mile an hour winds going out. PNC Park shit show. I hate this park bad, and it's 13 mile an hour winds coming in, so be careful. Roof, no weather don't matter. You got 60 degrees. The weather. But 36% chance of rain. So watch this. It might be delayed. That's why it's yellow. Wind is going out strong. Whoa. 67% chance of rain and 20 mile an hour winds coming in. You can have that shit. Another roof game. San Diego, wind going to right field. Left hand bats gonna be favored. San Diego is a decent park to hit homers in. 63 degrees. Dodger Stadium, easiest park to righties. Third easiest to lefties. So just say it's a super hitter friendly park. 60 degrees, wind going out. Phone at the string. All right. Did you text me something? All right, I got you. Do y'all ever be reading Kevin Roth like write-ups on these games? I be forgetting they on here, to be honest. Do y'all ever read these write-ups? Let me go to cheat sheets. Just caught Prop Finder today. Yes, sir. Welcome to the family. It's an early game for Cleveland, so you should be home early if you go. Why do you always put your squad in the 6 p.m. Eastern time? I don't know. That's a good question. I ain't mad, though. I mean, but you got to think. You know what I'm saying? Like these 9:40 games in San Diego, if you think about it, that's really 6 o'clock our time. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that 6-7 window. You know, those late games don't be number West Coast games. All right, full batter versus pitcher. Who got some home runs against these pitchers today? Reese Hoskins got 3 against Steven Matz. Max Muncy got 2 against Paddock. Then you got a whole bunch of people with 1, but that's good to know. How many at-bats? I thought he used to tell you how many right here. 26 at-bats, 3 homers, 15 at-bats, 2 homers. I guess. Pistons gonna clutch up or what? To be completely honest, bro, I'm so out of the loop with the NBA playoffs. When I tell you they whooped my ass so bad this season, I ain't looked at that shit. Of course, I'll tap in with my Cavs or whatever, but I ain't gonna need a lot of y'all. For the first 3 days, I didn't even know who the fuck was in the playoffs and who wasn't. Who was matched up. I'm over the NBA shit. That shit was on Hall of Fame. We'll try again next year. All right. I always tell y'all, home run matchups, cool, but I always start here. Well, just like weather, I always try to target the games where it'll be in our favor. I'll come over here to pitcher summary. Can y'all see this? All right. I'll come over here to pitcher summary. Pick a hand, sort by home runs per nine, trying to see which pitchers to target. I'll go through the whole slate and find everybody, but again, when I'm trying to pull the trigger on certain players, I'm generally trying to target good home run environment conditions and pitchers that's getting rocked. It's a couple ways you can sort this shit, to be completely honest. You can sort it by home run per nine. That's like generally the best one. I know some people who sorting by barrel percentages, who give up the most barrels. You got some people now sorting by meatballs. So I mean, to each his own. Whatever worked for you. If that shit getting you paid, who give a fuck? But I always generally sort by home runs per nine. Get a good average of like who getting smoked. Dustin Miller, 1.72. Again, remember 1.5 is like league average. So anything over 1.5 is generally somebody getting smoked. Dustin May the lefties, Jack Leiter the lefties, Castillo 1.5. If you pay attention, not only is it a small slate, it's not a lot of pitchers, like especially the left-hand batters, that's getting smoked. You know what I'm saying? So be very careful with that. So lefties is really only three: Dustin May, Leiter, Castillo. Righties, Steven Matz 2.65. Once you get over that 2 mark, yeah, that's like elite level. Chris Paddock, Anthony K. You got 1, and then you rounding up to 1 again. Like it's super mid, to be honest, as far as the pitchers to target. Now, you do what you want with that information. If you see somebody giving up a lot of barrel percent, you might want to target by that. Who giving up the most barrels? Randy Vasquez. What was his home run per nine? So you see how like he got a less than a 1 home run per nine, but he do give up a lot of barrels. So you can run with that if you want to. You find some righties who getting barrels and he give up a lot of barrels. I even know some people who sort by this. Fly ball. I know people who sort by home run to fly ball. That's another good one too, though. The pitchers who, when you get a fly ball on them, basically more often than not, it's leaving the park. So I know people who sort by home run per nine. I mean, not home run per nine, home run to fly ball percent. There's so many ways. I tell you all the time, that's the beauty of this shit. I put my slips in last night. I'm not fucking around. Smart. Don't make excuses. Y'all just ask at NBA and that's okay. Who's he talking about? Who made an excuse about NBA? What are you talking about? See. Steven Matz. The chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't make excuses, y'all. Accountability. All right, we got Steven Matz. You can see his 2022 stats versus lefties. Ain't really giving up shit. He ain't gave up a single homer to lefties. He don't throw the meatball to the lefties. Barrel ain't there. Hard hit there. Fly ball low. So that tell you right there. You might want to not look for a lefty versus lefty. Righties, that's where the action at. 538 slug. Damn near 300 ISO. All 5 of his homers is there. 2.65 home run per 9. You can see that's where all the power come from. More often than not, those home runs result in the fly balls. He give up a lot of fly balls, so forth and so on. Shit, 17% barrel is crazy. Anything over 10 is good from a pitcher. 17, yeah. We got to find you a righty. And I'm sure we all know which righty to find in here. Like, it don't even, it's not even. I always be sorting by barrel. Jose, 96 exit velo, 29 barrel, got pull barrel, hitting the ball over 95 consistently. He's staying that 8 to 32 degree sweet spot, the launch angle. Blast high as hell. He hit the fly ball in the line drive, both 43%. But I tell you all the time, if they even and you over 30% fly ball, I'm not even thinking about that shit, to be honest. But if that do bother you, total bases. Double. If you worried about that 43% line drive, pivot to total bases. Either way, it looked like Ramirez about to fuck dude up. And he got 2 home runs against, what is he, the sinker and the changeup. So I like the home run. Go just ground out per usual. Well, I mean, I mean, that's always a possibility. You can always top the baseball, but from the data, he don't hit ground balls to these 2 pitchers from left-hand pitchers. So I don't know. Um, what Manzardo look like? Oh, your ground ball, dumb high. I always look at the barrel, right? So once I don't see barrel, then once I'm out of the barrel zone, nobody else with barrels, then I'm just looking at your blast. Who hitting the most perfect baseballs with high bat speeds? And then I try to see if I can find somebody from there. Uh where's Reese Hoskins? Because you're the one who got some homers against him. Ain't shit going on. Who else did y'all like up here? Let me see. 95-25, super ground ball, David Fry, no power, crazy ground ball. It's some power where. Let me see. Sneeman, hard hit. Who in that sweet spot? Who hit that launch angle sweet spot a lot? Line drive 83. Hell no. Schneeman. What y'all think about Schneeman? He do got a higher line drive than fly ball, but all this shit kind of 40, 40, 20. What y'all think about Schneeman? Or is y'all only fucking with Jose? Who is this right here? Hold on. Oh, but you ain't got no power. What the fuck? Manzardo. Oh, I already looked at you. You got the ground ball. Angel sneaky look. I like his bat speed. I like he got a little blast. He do got some. I mean, it's not crazy. I hate this power. Let me try to get some old pictures on the left. Is he a lefty? Oh, he a switchy, so it don't even matter. I don't know. Don't not. And again, I don't know. I try to make this shit super simple. All this extra shit that you gotta try, man. Give me shit that just look like this, man. Where is all this shit that just green across the board? Fuck all that other shit. I caught him the two. I'm looking at Angel. I told you. I mean, I don't know. Like 20% fly, hard hit low. He don't hit the launch angle sweet spot a lot. 82 exit velo, no barrel. I don't know. But y'all know how that go. Now that y'all done brought him to my attention and I done talked about him for a second, he gonna go yard. What's up with it, Kenny? But yeah, I mean, I don't really see nothing. And then the people that do got some power ain't hitting the fly ball a lot. Man, Zardo got a 25 barrel. What's the issue with him? Yep. And they kind of go with each other. Look, high ground ball, and then that's right under the launch angle sweet spot. That 8 to 32 degrees that you want him in. That's off the ground, basically. Low as hell. And then you can see he got the high ground ball. So it kind of go with each other. The sweet spot and the ground ball. Y'all ain't been hitting on shit versus lefties. You say he went crazy over the weekend and seeing the ball well? No, that's facts. Angel definitely a dog. I told y'all that the other day he went yard. I had Cardi. I just don't. I mean, I don't see it today though. But again, you know how that go. And then Bo Naylor, you's a bitch. Just want to throw that out there. Who is this? Parker Messick. Yeah, we got us one with him. Definitely got us one with him. Get all that low shit up out of here. Again, this is not a pitcher I would be targeting. I'm gonna go over it on stream just to get through the stream, you know what I'm saying? But when I get to seeing like home runs per nine this low, hell no. Barrels this low, hell no. Ain't giving up a 30% flop, hell no. You know what I'm saying? But again, I try to go through everybody because you never know how people what they care about. So I try to go through everything. Nobody got barrel on this team versus lefty. No, what about Blast? Let's see. Bo going yard now. He need to do something. What the fuck am I looking at? Who y'all like off here? Who did y'all like off the Rays? Yeah, Mexico dog. Yeah, I'm trying, bro. I know my face probably showing it. I'm looking like this shit is atrocious. What the fuck am I looking at? Where's Caminero? The fuck is this? Man, I'm out of here. I skipped that game. Great pictures on the mound for Caves today. I tell you, I don't know what it is, man. That double lefty shit be blowing me. Dustin May. Lefties is his weakness. Again, I'm telling you, pay attention to that. Like lefties, he giving up a damn near 2 home run per nine. 10% meatball. That's where he give up the barrels at. That's where the hard hits at. That's where the home run, the fly ball at. 3 homers, all 3 to lefties. He ain't really gave up none of no righties yet. But again, I look at everybody. Trying to get the most. Okay. Who is this up top? Brandon. See what I'm saying? This shit can all be so simple. Now, well, to really make it simple is you niggas go out there and do your fucking job. But like Brandon Lau, this is what we want to see. Just green. Just like fuck all this trying to dissect shit. Just where's the niggas who just smoking shit? Brandon Lau, 95 exit below, 30 barrel, 50 hard hit. He's staying that launch angle sweet spot. Bat speed there. He hit at that 75 bat speed consistent. Got blast. Hit more fly balls than anything. Like, goddamn. Connor Griffin, 90-20. Now, Connor Griffin got some shit, but it's 2 things you got to be mindful of. He do got a high ground ball, and when you go back up here, you got to be careful. Dustin May ain't giving up no power. How do you know he not giving up no power? It don't even got nothing to do with the home run. If you just want to know if he give up power, just period, look at the ISO he allowed. Look at the barrel he allowed. And even worse, look at the fly ball he allowed to righties. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to give up a home run. You'll find people who may not have given up a home run, but they'll have a high ISO allowed and a high barrel. You're due. Somebody gonna catch you slipping. But when you're just looking at for power, just look and see the ISO they allow. Look and see the barrel they allow. He don't give up none of that shit to righty. So that right there, on top of you having a 50% ground ball, it'll be kind of making me skeptical of any righty. Who is this right here? Cruz, let me see, 94, hard hit there. Launch angle sweet spot, 10%. Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. It's like if you ain't catch Brandon Lau in that first week when he was going bananas, he done sold your shit. He damn sure done sold me. Who is Brandon Lau sold since the first week of the season? Say me if he done sold your shit. Say me if he done sold your shit more than once, cause my fucking me. He be dogging my shit. He don't like me. I don't know what that nigga got against me. He don't do shit when I pick him. Talking about me. O'Neal Cruz is hitting straight worm rattlers. 94 mile an hour ground balls. Oh my God, this shit is treacherous too. O'Neal, let me see. So Brandon Lau. Who's this? 91, 10, 40, 18 barrel. Brian Reynolds might be in a sneaky spot at plus 1,000. He got some power. He got some barrel. He good in that launch angle sweet spot you want to be in to even have a chance at a homer. He got some type of blast. He do got a higher line drive, but it's not OD crazier than the fly ball, 40 to 20, 30. So, again, treat it as such, a plus 1,000. Spencer Horwitz, another one. He don't got the craziest power, but he do be in that launch angle sweet spot. I can tell why he don't get a lot of home runs. His bat speed is terrible. But he got some blast. He hit fly balls. So he hit the right one. Again, treated as such. A long shot. Who is this right here with a 50 fly? Boy, Azuna I ain't fucking with y'all righties. If I got to pick, I'm going to say Brandon Lau, and then you got a couple long shots you can probably sprinkle on with Reynolds or Horwitz. If I had to pick one, Reynolds, because Reynolds actually have some type of power metrics with it, barrel, EV, but either one plus 1,000, one plus 1,100, bare minimum shit. But Brandon Lau was the one that stand out the most at plus 500 on BetMGM. Take Reynolds double. Spencer, yeah, like on a long shot, yeah. He don't got a lot of power, so again, understand that. But he do got like some blast. He got fly ball. He got that launch angle sweet spot. But they both got low hard hits, so they don't consistently hit the ball at 95 or more. At the end of the day, just fucking go Brandon Lau and call it a day. Go Brandon Lau and call it a day. Mason Montgomery. Who the hell is he? Another lefty. God damn, it's a lot of lefties. Is he a lefty up here? Oh, you're right. He's giving up one homer. He also don't got a lot of innings pitch, so I don't know who this is. Oh, hold on. I seen something. Is this the game? Because this how they be tricking niggas. One of these games got like a knew it. Who is Wilbur Dotel? What the fuck is that? That's who actually getting majority of this. Who is that? This dude is the one that's really pitching. I guess that Montgomery dude may pitch the first inning. So do we look at Montgomery or the dude that's gonna get the? Let's look at both. Hold on. So this dude then gave up 1 homer to a righty. He give up barrel to both. But you ain't gonna be. Oh, and he got a damn 67% four seam to everybody. Jordan Walker, 2 homers, 103, 50. Sheesh. JJ Weatherholt. Sheesh. Alec Burleson. Sheesh. God damn. This is the shit I'm looking for right here. Hey, look at them top 3. If I had to pick 2 of them 3, it would be Jordan Walker and JJ Weatherholt. The thing that I like Alec Burleson, do not get it twisted. The thing where I would put him in 3rd place, that launch angle sweet spot. But he hit more fly balls than both of them, which is crazy. So if you hit a lot of fly balls, how the fuck is your launch angle sweet spot low? I mean, 0. I don't know. And the thing is, the crazy part is, this the 1 batter, this the 2 batter, 3 batter, this the 4 batter. And I say that to say they might get a shot at Mason Montgomery before he get pulled. So just keep that in the back of your mind. All 3 of them look crazy to his shit. Who was these niggas down here? Fly ball, 100. 2, 3, nah. He in that bitch too high. Oh yeah, say he going over it. But we got to look at this dude too, though, because he the one that man. And you throw fastballs over 50% too. Even better. Jordan Walker still up there. JJ still up there. Now Herrera, 20% barrel, bat speed fast, blast high, 60% fly ball. Herrera up there when you bring the real pitcher in. 50 hard hit, 17, 33 blast, 50 fly ball. Hey, there go a long shot, y'all. Pedro Pajes. He don't got the highest EV, but that's not what I'm looking at. Barrel crazy high, hard hit there. He hitting that sweet spot you want to be in. Got a high blast, all fly ball. So watch Pedro. Oh yeah, and you still got Alec Burleson too. Who is this right here? Nolan Gorman. God damn, dude might go through it. Wilbur Dotel or Dodo, whatever the fuck that say. Don't sleep on church, dude. Is a dog. I know. I done seen him hit 3 homers the last 3 games. Against this mix, 81 exit velocity. He do be in that sweet spot. That's probably why he gets so many damn homers. Blast, 11% fly ball line drive. He at 1,200, so I ain't mad at you for riding a high hand at 1,200. He definitely a demon. Damn, you got some options. Jordan Walker, that nigga, man. What happened to Jordan Walker, y'all? Jordan Walker, JJ. Why is these odds so? Oh, I know why these odds so high. Wasn't this the game? Oh yeah. Okay, I know why the odds so high. Y'all know why the odds so high, right? Jordan Walker, JJ, Burleson. Those was the 3 that was basically for both pitchers. But then you got Herrera, Pajes, Nolan Gorman, and then they said at Church against this pitcher. Weather and the park. Weather and the park. PNC is literally the 30th ranked park. They lower than. How do you get lower than the Giants park? PNC Park is the worst park. That's the most pitcher-friendly park in the league, and it's 13-mile-an-hour winds coming straight into home plate. I'm like, why are the odds so high? I'm a sicko, though. I still try my hand. With these kind of numbers, with this kind of power, I probably would still try it. What screen are you on? Homerun matchups. Y'all probably seeing this. Plate appearance with all this other shit. When I'm looking at home runs, I don't look at this because the reason that you see these numbers lower, because the average is going to come off of the plate attempts. But that's including strikeouts, walks, all of that. I only use plate appearance screen when I'm looking for hit run RBIs, total bases, and shit like that. When I'm looking at homers, I go to batted ball events, which mean only the baseballs that were put in play. Just give me the averages of when they actually made contact with the ball. Don't fuck up the averages with strikeouts and walks and all that. I'm trying to see what they power metrics look like when they actually make contact. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you got some options on that. What's the name? But a good thing is, though, if you're afraid of that weather, which I am, and you should be too, with all of those players that we named, you got a heavy hit run RBI stack play in there. Total bases. Those are all valid. It's just you're going to have to worry about them home runs and them fly balls being suppressed with this wind coming in so fast. And, well, it's 70 degrees. The heat there, but it's just the wind, and then the park itself ain't one of the home run friendliest parks. So, but you got 2 hit run RBIs, 2 total bases. All that shit is in play. For sure. So keep that in mind. Moving along. This is a roof. Matter of fact, I don't know why I keep looking over here. I forgot it's right here. All right, roof. So don't nothing matter but these pitchers and these batters. Wow, that's a bar. Ranger Suarez, another damn lefty. What in the fuck? Whoa. Vlad, 105, 29 exit velo, 14% pull barrel, consistent hard hits, in that launch angle sweet spot. Bat speed is 79, 100%. Every time he swing the bat, it's over 75. 63 blast, hit the fly ball. Yes, he has a high ground ball, but again, you do what you want with that. For me, yeah, this type shit you stay away from. But with all of this bright green, I'll take my shot. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would take my shot. Been waiting on Vlad. Rude, thank you for the raid. Shout out to the 28. Hope you had a good stream. If you're new to the channel, please follow. Welcome to the Cuzzo community. What's up, Rude? David Schneider. Let me see what you got. Okay, I see power. Where you gonna fuck me up at? Line drives and ground balls, no fly balls. Noted. Bar show, 10% barrel, 10 pull, 40 hard. Blast there. Oh, I'm tripping. Line drives, total bases. Ooh, okay, hold on. We out of there. Let me see. Blast. Lynn Sosa. Hard hit there. Blast there. He hit a lot of fly balls. No line. So he might not play. But watch Lynn Sosa. He might be a long shot. Boy, this nigga Akamoto sold me something so crazy. The way he looked yesterday, I thought he was gonna go for 2 home runs. 33% blast, no fly ball, no can do. Miles Straw, you ain't got no power. I see the fly ball, but no power. Them bitches ain't going nowhere. Who's this? Varsha. I already said Varsha. You probably better off with total bases. So yeah, your clear option is Vlad. What did they say? 18 projected today? See, you got some total base options on here, but as far as like a clear home run, Vlad. But I'm telling you, watch this Lynn Sosa. They try to sneak him in the lineup last minute. He might be a good option. Bar show. Am I on the sinker alone? Yeah, okay. Let me see some. Hold on. Where Bar show at? Bar show right here. Yeah, he hitting it with power. And I don't know if the fastball is making it any different. Yeah, he hit that with power for sure. I'm just scared of this. I make the exception with Vlad because all of this shit green. You know what I'm saying? I make that exception with Vlad. And Vlad got to be about overdue. Varsho, power there for sure. I'm scared of this goddamn 60% ground ball. I ain't gonna lie. I had Sosa yesterday. He should play. That'd be dope. He'd be a nice long shot spot. Dylan Cease, another one, y'all. I'm not saying don't take nothing in this game. But I'm saying be very careful. There's so many things that say leave this nigga alone. He ain't giving up no power to nobody. No homers. No home run per 9. K in everything. Meatballs don't throw a lot. And gave up nan barrel. And then these fly balls is ill. Leave that nigga alone. Leave this nigga alone. I ain't gonna lie to you. But again, let's see what we got. And then look, it will be all this green shit going on. Contreras, 97 exit velo, 20 barrel, hitting the ball hard, 40% launch angle, sweet spot, swinging the bat fast and often, blast there, high fly ball. Wilson Contreras in a good spot. Abreu, oh, that's cool. Abreu in a good spot. Higher fly ball than line drive. Roman Anthony. You could say him because he got a 30 fly and a 30 line drive. 40 ground. But that's that any, mini, money, mo shit. You don't know, ain't no dominant way he hitting the ball trajectory-wise. Carlos Narvaez, 92, 12, 50, 50. Fly ball, 63%. That go a long shot at plus 1,000. Marcelo Mayer. Wish you had more power. You do hit the fly ball, but ain't no power going with that shit, and that's why you have 0 homers to that. You got Contreras, Abreu. It's a toss-up with Anthony. He got all the power shit, but it's everywhere. You got a long shot with Carlos. I'm ducking Cease. And again, it's just being smart. Y'all know I'm the first person to tell y'all we not scared of no pitcher. You know what I'm saying? Don't no pitcher put fear in nobody's heart. But make it make sense. Make it make sense. It's one thing with being scared, and it's another thing with being a fucking complete idiot. Make it make sense. This ain't being scared of Cease. It just doesn't make sense. 0 barrel to anybody. He don't give up no barrels. He don't throw no meatballs. Look at the fly ball percents. 10% to lefties. No, you ain't gave up a single fly ball to a righty? What? The fuck? And this nigga done played like 6, 7 starts already. And you ain't gave up no fly balls? Yeah, I'm not fucking with this dude. I am not fucking with Buddy. Y'all can have that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gave you the people though. Do what you want with that. Everybody I named, if I'm gonna take them, I'm pivoting. I ain't gonna lie to you. Your damn show won't be no. I'm getting a win today. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Take your chances. You just know you gotta tread lightly with that. But hey, I ain't mad at you. I swear to God, I ain't. Luis Castillo. Let's see. Where is his? He giving up more power to lefties. 244 ISO. Both his homers there. Home run per 9. He do give up barrels to both hands. The problem is to righties, look at his fly ball percent. And that's why it's no homers. He giving up the 10% barrel. He give up the hard hit, but it translate with itself. No extra base hits. That's what ISO mean. No homers, and it kind of makes sense. You ain't doing it but giving up hard hit ground balls. That's what they tell you. Just reading this board. Hard hit grounders or line drives. Because if you got a barrel, it at least got to be some type of line drive. Yes, you can have a barreled hit. That's a line drive. So let's see. He throw the fastball to the righties, dominant lefties. He throwing a little bit of these 3 evenly, 35, 29, 29. Say less. All right, what we got here? Byron Buxton, 20% barrel, 50% sweet spot, 60 fly ball. The hard hit is low, which is why his exit velocity is low. But he do got barrel. He do got pull barrel. He do live in that sweet spot you want to be in. And he hit a whole lot of fly balls. But the righties is the ones that he not giving up no action to, right? Okay, say less. Brooks Lee, 90, 20, 60 hard hit. He actually hit in that sweet spot more. 25 blast, 20, 40, 20. I would take my chances on a Brooks Lee at 940. I'm not really mad. I wish this was 30 true, but again, it's not overpowering. Like it's like fly ball, line drive, ground. Nothing is overpowering the other. It ain't like one that's 50, 60%, and you got crazy power. At 940, and that's where his weakness at. I take my chances. What's the conditions here? 13 miles an hour. Oh, this mindful of this game. Oh, this wind going out. Noted. Matt Warner, no fly ball. Who is this right here? Ryan Jeffers. 40, but the righties he ain't really fucking with. Where's all the lefties at? Cody Clemens. You hit the fly ball, but then you ain't hitting with no fucking power. Who did y'all like out on this team? For lefties? Cody Clemens look good when you add the slider. That shit's solid with the slider on there. Buxton still the same. Brooks Lee. Now Brooks Lee line drive go up. Who is this right here? You don't even got a line. Ryan Jeffers hurt. This power. But what do you do with this part for Josh Bell? Hit on Brooks Lee yesterday. Brooks Lee. Lee and Clemens. Okay, so we on the same page as far as hunting lefties, right? All right. And then Buxton might catch him a body. He might catch him lacking. He just got to keep that. Whatever he been doing, keep doing it. If you throw the wrong shit, just 20% barrel, he stay in that sweet spot. He got some blast, and he hit all fly balls. He's going to take your ass up top with 13-mile-an-hour winds going out. Best to be careful. Who is this? Connor with 4 innings pitched. Is this a real pitcher, or is he like a fuck is this dude? Oh no, he's a real pitcher. Okay. Yeah, 13-mile-an-hour winds going out, and it looked like kind of it's like going out to like left center, which is gonna favor a righty. And on top of that, look, Buxton not only pulled the ball, he got actual pull barrel. He actually barreled his pulled hit. So that 13-mile-an-hour winds kind of going in that direction will help him. That's what I said. Castillo just got to make sure he don't throw the wrong shit. Because Buxton get a hold of one is out of here. Got to be your first homer to a righty. This dude got a small sample size, so you really can't go off of none of this. Now, what you can see is he ain't gave up a homer yet, but he giving up barrel, hard hits, and fly balls in this one game he played. In his pitch 4, that got to be like one game, right? So he's still gonna have to maybe we can find us a first. Cole Young. That's what y'all okay. Everybody was talking about Cole Young. People was messaging me about him like, hey, you see Cole Young, whoopty whoop? Yeah, I seen him. Cole Young is definitely in a good spot to be at 1,500. That's crazy. 93, 33, 33, 50. He live in that sweet spot. Bat speed there, blast there, fly ball there, and then he got an even 33% across the board. He worth looking at a 1,550. This pitcher left or right? A lefty? And Cole Young doing that against lefties? Okay, Cole. Straw? No, he didn't cross my path. It was like Vlad and maybe Varsho. Julio. Powered low, but you still got a 20% barrel, bat speed there. We knew that. And you hit the fly ball. Julio might catch him slipping at 6:30. How many homers? Oh, and he got 2 homers against this slider and 4 seam. Against this pitch mix from a lefty. Cole Young got 2 homers. I don't think I ever look at this column. Mitch Garver. Hold on. 96, 11, 11. Hard hit there. Bat speed there. Blast there. Fly ball there. What's his odds? Mitch Garver 600. Mitch Garver might catch him slipping. Somebody just said where's Raleigh at? 91, 10, 10. 75, 18. What y'all think about Kyle? He been on the heater. We got Cole, Julio, Mitch. Then what do y'all think about Kyle Raleigh? Is he gonna pitch one in it? I don't think so. It don't look like he a small sample size. I think he pitched those 4 innings in one game. Let me see something. I'll tell you right now. Oh no, he a pitcher. That 4 innings pitch was in a game. If he was just a starter, he only pitch an inning. So no, he's a pitcher. He must have just been only up here for one game. Hey, what's that one dude name for Boston? I gotta make sure I'm watching that motherfucker play. He tricked the shit out the world the other day. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Nigga who went up there and built their ass on the Yankees. What's that dude name? So I can stay the fuck away from him. Peyton, oh yeah, him. All right, bet. Say less. I had to make sure it wasn't that dude. I'm like, hold up. Is it this nigga? I'd be damn. Jack Kachanowicz. In what world do you put a C and a Z next to each other? Like, that's what I don't know what that nigga name is. Jack. What about Will Wilson? Will Wilson looked crazy. The only thing is you got to be careful. He don't got no odds, and that all that green shit you seen was from one at bat. I can't do none with one at bat. So that's the only reason I ain't say his name. What was the rain report on this? Hella rain. Oh my God, this is nasty. 67% rain, 24-mile-an-hour winds coming in. Oh, it's getting real. Hey, Wind City. Oh, what a 9.5 total. I might have to take the under on this. What is it? An ass picture in here? Jack, not ass at all. Who the other picture? This bum ass nigga. Yeah, that 9.5 under might be have to get played. What the fuck? Kankowitz. That's how you say his name? Rubes said this park is playing neutral for home runs. What does that mean? The park itself? No, the park itself is not the issue. Fuck the park. I don't give a damn if they was playing in my backyard. The park ain't the issue. I know the White Sox park has become more favorable. This ain't the park. They could have been playing in damn Sandlot Park. Fuck that park. Look at this shit. I'm in Chicago right now. It's not even windy for real, but will it be windy tonight? That's the problem. Fuck right now, like around game time. Let me see something. They should say that for a reason. Yeah, see, around this time is when it's starting. This would matter. The game window. Bro, that shit look crazy. They have it at +3 on ballpark, do they? What am I missing? I don't know. I'm gonna go through it anyway, but hey, you do what you want. Jack, he's giving up one homer. He don't give up a lot of power. Again, you can identify power by looking at their ISOs. That's extra base hits or they barrel. Now he do give up a barrel where he gave up that one homer at. Nigga low key stingy. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. Fly ball kind of low. He give up hard hits, but the fly ball ain't. It's like line drives, grounders. Ain't giving them no barrel to lefties. 11% to righties. That's something you do want to look at. See these pitches. What are you pitching them? Sinker. Let me see something. To the right. Who is this up top? I should have known. Muratani. This shit look crazy. 103, 40, 80, 50. Again, I tell y'all, if you don't know what you want to look for, just go find somebody. It's just it ain't common sense. I don't mean to say it like that. Just find somebody who you know been hitting a lot of homers, who been mashing, and look at their profile. Screenshot that motherfucker. Do whatever you got to do and just try to find people that look like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be Murakami, anybody who you feel like got a hot bat, just look at how they StatCast look. And just try to find people that look similar as possible. He don't have a line. I think he got hurt or something. Didn't Ty Bill get hurt or something? So you got Murakami. Oh, let me sort about this. Costa Montgomery, another one, 20% barrel. They both hitting the ball hard as shit. They both hit that launch angle sweet spot. Bat speed there. Both got high blast. Both got high fly ball. Who is this right here? And then Attendee. You's a bitch ass nigga. I ain't gonna even lie to you, brother. And ain't that where? Oh, but the lefties where he. Any righties want to do something today? Let me see. Vargas, 101, 10, 10, 80, blast 60, 30% line drive. Why are they stacking all these lefties against the lefty? Do they know something I don't know? I see they all do hit the lefty well, but y'all don't got no righties on this motherfucking team? That made bar this shit go even lower. What the fuck? Who y'all like? Talk to me. This is a very weird slate for homers. Cole Caminero Church, 3-leg. Yeah, he sold my shit the other day. Talk to me, y'all. What we doing? What y'all like in this game? The ones that look the hottest is the lefties. And that's where he ain't. And you know what's so crazy? Yesterday was a perfect example. I was talking to my boy Shoot. We were sitting in the Discord, right? And again, any day you gotta remember that it is still some type of luck with homers. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see a person go yard that looked like shit. You're gonna see a person don't go yard that looked great. So that's always like the biggest part. That's the biggest part of the pie. But you still put yourself in the best positions when you actually look at oh, you cannot see it. This is a whole new team. I wish y'all could see. What I was trying to look for was against Forrest Griffin yesterday. He was a perfect example. Forrest Griffin, he was a lefty. They shit looked at just like this. Again, another lefty, right? His shit looked at just like this. Forrest Griffin's did. Wasn't giving up no homers. Wasn't giving up no power. But then the batters, Murakami, Montgomery, Benintendi, they was in good spots. And it's kind of like pick and choose. Like, damn, they looked like they was in a good spot. They were in good spots as far as power metrics. But then Forrest Griffin wasn't giving up nothing to lefties. And look at how that played out. So more often than not, the data should align. Again, anybody can hit the right pitch at the right time and they go yard. But I'm saying that to say, like, it looked at just like this yesterday. Murakami, Montgomery, and Benintendi all looked at like this because they do hit lefties well. So it looked at just like this yesterday. And then Forrest Griffin shit looked at like this. He wasn't giving up no power. He wasn't giving them really no homers. He wasn't giving up nothing to lefties. And he went out that bitch and got the K and everything. So you got to be mindful of that. Don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Again, like, don't get not too caught up in these names of these players. Make it make sense. I tell you all the time, like, it's the best. The perfect pairing is the ones where you can see green down here and you see green up here. Don't force it. But yeah, so yesterday was a perfect example of like when the data was telling you one thing and it actually played out that way. Anthony K, some shit. I don't know if dude knew or not, but I know he's some shit. I do know that. But he's some shit. He's giving up 4 homers, all 4 to righties. That's where he's giving up all the power at. And he don't K him. He's K'ing lefties. That's probably why he's not giving him no power. He's sitting shit down. Hit the barrel to righties. No lefty power. The hard hits to righties. No power to really the lefties. No fly balls to lefties. Everything is to the righties, and that's why he didn't give it up. He's given up all 4 of his homers to righties. With a 2.3 home run per 9. So it's clear where you want to target no matter what you find. Your best bet is to try to find you a righty. Like this, Mike Trout. 91, 30% barrel. 40% hard hit. Interesting. 25% blast. Hit the fly ball a lot. After a home run day like yesterday, what was it yesterday? I got this little tracker somebody put me on too. Shout out to who put me on to that. This how I be knowing how many. Oh no. This how I be knowing how many homers. How many homers was yesterday? 38. Interesting. Here go. Look, I don't remember who gave me this in the chat some time back. Here go if y'all want it. Just a little live home run update. This how I be knowing how many homers was the next day. I mean the day before. There you go if you want it. Somebody in the chat, W Cuzzo, he gave me that. And picking home runs, I've cashed 30,000+ odds in 1 week. God damn, can I have $1? I ain't bet yesterday and everyone wins. If I bet today, nobody gonna go. That's how my luck being. It be like that. And that's why I know y'all hate hearing it said, but one day y'all gonna be like, them motherfuckers. You gonna look back a year later and be like, them motherfuckers was right, man. I should have been round robbing in my 3 legs that I was missing by 1 leg. That mean it was a 2 leg in there that hit. Damn, I should have been playing my straights. Like it like literally at some point you got to take self-accountability. The other day when it was 50 homers, if you walked out of that slate and didn't win and played any homers and didn't win a single bet, that's a you thing. That's a you thing. If you didn't win a single bet, you know what I'm saying? That day it was 50 homers. That's a you thing. Niggas be thinking, man, I ain't hit my parlays and this, that, and the third, man. That was a bad day. You didn't play nothing by itself? 50 homers and you ain't win nothing? Man, that's tough. That's tough. At some point, you got to sit back and be like, maybe my way ain't the right way. Maybe I do need to start paying attention and do what everybody else doing that's actually profiting. There's no way. It was 50 homers and you played any homers that day and didn't win nothing. I got cooked. I couldn't get a 3-leg slip to save my life, but I hit a plus 9,000. I mean 900. I hit a plus 700 straight. So that shit had me all right. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't parlay shit. But I don't bank on parlays. I understand to treat those as such. Lottos. I don't bank on those making my day. I'm going to play them every single day. I'm going to play one every day. Damn near. But I'm not banking on that to make or break my day. That's not what's going to be the deciding factor if I go green today. Hell no. Hell no. Mike Trout, Peraza, let me see, 92, barrel there, 70% launch angle, sweet spot. My kind of guy. You understand the assignment. Home run or not, blast there, fly ball there. He do got a 50% line drive, but he also got a 40% fly ball, and he got a 70% launch angle sweet spot. Sign me up. Peraza, Trout. I'm so sick and tired of saying this nigga name. Zach Neto, however the fuck you say it, is in a good spot. Adele, what you got going on, my boy? 10% fly, 90 EV, 50%. You can add Adele on there. And then you got Soler with everything but the fly ball. This like your total base or your double option with a high-ass line drive like that. So Trout, Peraza, Neto. Soler right up there with the power, but he hitting a lot of line drives, total bases, double. You know how that go. Which is the route you might want to go in this shit anyway. I can't believe it's 24 mile an hour, 20 mile an hour winds coming in. It's crazy. Zach out here like Bobby, Mr. Doubles. He was the first one I locked in. Who? Peraza? I would make 2 to 4 home run legs and one person off each sliver hit. Yeah, that's crazy. I used to see homers from the day before. I just put it in the chat. Here. There go right there. Yeah, and to be honest, somebody in the chat put it on there for me. Like, this shit dope though. I never knew this was a little thing. It's a live tracker. It tracks live. It tell you what they did, how they did it, who they did it against, whoop de whoop. But pretty dope. All right, so man, this game crazy. That's tough. Last 2-3 games. All right, Yankees, Texans. We got Max Fried on the bump. Ain't been giving up no power. He gave up one homer. Home run per 9 is less than a half of one. Shit. Fuck am I looking at? Who y'all like off this? Man, what the fuck? It's one person on here I see that's even remotely decent, and he's a long shot. Who y'all think that is? Yep, that's all I see is Jung. This got to be the softest hitting squad in the league, at least to this shit. What a lefty? Oh yeah, Max Fried about to come out here and have a field day. I can hit 85 off the bat. What the fuck? Jack Leiter, leader, whatever the fuck his name is. Four-seam shorty. Lefties is his weakness. 184 ISO, 160, 1.6 home run per 9. Yeah, it's lefties for sure. Paulie, wow. 175, whoop whoop. 75 line drive. Never mind, nigga. Total bases. RK Henny, I can answer that right there for you. A 75% line drive with this kind of power, total bases, double. Ben Rice, 100 exit velo, 40 barrel, 70 hard hit, 40 launch angle sweet spot, 40 blast, 60 fly ball. Why can't everybody just look like that? Ben Rice is a for show. Austin Wells, a for show. His launch angle sweet spot ain't high, but he do hit the ball hard. He got a 39 blast percent. Again, a blast is a squared up hit, which is the perfect hit, basically, based on the exit velo you hit it from the exit velocity of the pitch speed. Depending on the pitch speed, if y'all don't know what that means, depending on the pitch speed, it's like baseball have so many different stats that they measure. It's so crazy. A squared up hit, basically, depending on the speed of the pitch, there is a maximum exit velocity that if you hit the ball perfect, square on the fattest part of the baseball bat, that sounds crazy. But if you square up and you hit it with the perfect spot on your bat, there is actually chill. Because I said baseball bat, chill. I said baseball bat. Because y'all niggas just be wilding. So based on the exit velocity of the pitch, right? They can tell if you squared up the baseball, if you got the perfect hit based on the exit velocity of the swing of the actual hit. So if somebody, let's say for instance, pitches 100 miles an hour, they say that you should be able to get up to 95 miles an hour exit velocity if you hit it perfect, right? That's what, so every exit velocity of the pitch has its own window that you should be able to hit at exit velocity if you hit it perfect. A blast is the perfect squared up hit with a 75 bat speed. That's what make it a blast. That's the difference from a squared up and a blast. The squared up is you got the maximum exit velocity out of your hit based on the pitch speed. A blast is a squared up with a 75 mile an hour what's the name? And I showed y'all this the other day. I don't even know if I still have it up. Nope, I don't even have it no more. I had showed y'all that thing the other day showing y'all it's on my Twitter. It's day and night when you get a blast hit or a barreled hit, then not. It's day and night to what it do to your data. So that's why blast so important or is a good metric to look at. So Ben Rice, Stanton don't got no eyes, so he must not be playing. Austin Wells, hold on, Trent Grisham, 98, 60, 67 blast, 30 fly. He might be in a sneaky spot. And his odds say that he more likely than not. Who's this down here? Ryan McMahon, 90, launch angle sweet spot, a 67 fly ball. What's the conditions here? Oh, roof. Okay. I like Ben Rice. I like Austin Wells. I like Trent Grisham. And I'm not mad low key at a 700 for Ryan McMahon. I seen Prop talking about him. Who did y'all like anybody I didn't name outside of Ben Rice, Austin Wells, Trent Grisham, and Ryan McMahon? I'm not ever gonna say y'all see what I see. I'm never gonna name Aaron Judge. Y'all as in, the community, they're gonna play him regardless. It wouldn't matter what this shit look like. I know y'all probably noticed I never named him or Shohei. I'm not even staying shit with them odds. Ever. Rice going for 2. Ask him a grip. I'm not repeating that. See, y'all, it's crazy. Rosario. He don't got a line, but more importantly, count me out. A 67 ground ball. But he don't even got a line. And then Paul Goldsmith, I see a lot of people looking at. He got a 75 line drive. That might be your double look. Even these people down here with these higher line drives, Bellinger, Caballero, them like double looks with them high ass line drives. Jack Leiter might get looked at today by them lefties. All right. Petco, San Diego, 60 degrees. Winds going to left to right field. So if you get some lefties with pull, they might take advantage of this. Matthew Boyd and gave up no homers yet to lefty. He's a lefty. Gave up one to righties, a 1 home run per 9. He do give up the barrel to both, hard hits there. Don't give up no fly balls to lefties or to righties. And that's where his home run and fly ball at. Yeah, I don't even look at Judge. And it's no point. I mean, ain't no point. Like I said, people gonna run him regardless. And I'm not knocking him for doing it. So there's no point even naming him. You're gonna have to add another picture. Some Top France shit look crazy. But again, this is who if you still in here, this is what I was talking about with that Wilson dude y'all was talking about. It's only one at bat, so this just extra. It's you don't even have an average yet. You don't even got at least 2 to give me a average. So this could have been one lucky ass hit that got your shit looking like this. Or if you don't care, Top France and that Wilson like that. They both shit looked at just like this, but it was on one batted ball event. Laureano. This shit is all over the place. What the fuck? Xander, maybe? 92, 14, 43%. Blast, 33. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah. Who's this? So the barrels ain't there. Who got the highest blast with some fly ball? Who did y'all like off? Talk to me. Help me with this one, y'all. What do y'all see? What are we doing right here? We skipped Texas. No, it was Josh. I mean, it was work skipping. It was Josh Jung, and he was a long shot. Didn't shit over there look decent. Xander, okay, that's what I'm saying. The closest is Xander. The only thing that's fucking me up is this 14% fly ball. But he's literally the closest. They probably on jet lag anyway. I ain't fucking with y'all coming from Mexico. Y'all motherfucking brains ain't even all the way right yet. Randy Vasquez, 1 homer. It was a 2 a righty. He do give up barrels and hard hits to both hands. You might catch him lacking. Fly ball is to the righties the most, but a 19% barrel is crazy. Just right here. You not scared of this, John? You ain't scared of the low sample size? And like, damn, we still ain't at the point where we can see 10 batted balls or plate appearances from lefties yet. Damn. You say no? Understood. So Laureano. Yeah, Equilibrium is still bowel. I ain't fucking with them. They was that high in the air. Remember that though, like y'all was damn near up there with the clouds. You know what I'm saying? I can't expect you to come out here and have your motherfucking bat the ball coordination right. This might be the day to take their ass for K's. I know that they shit ain't sitting right. That's what he do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, these motherfuckers was just up there with Jesus, and then we come expecting these niggas to come back down to earth and hit some fastball. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So hell nah. I'll pass. And then y'all don't even see lefties that much. Y'all about to be all out there all kind of fucked up. Make make a green screen. What you mean by that? Yeah. Make a green screen. Suzuki shit looks stupid. 96-30, hard hit there, live in that sweet spot, that launch angle sweet spot, 40 blast, 50 fly ball. I'm fucking with Suzuki for sure. And where he gave his 1 homer up 2 was 2 righties. And then San Diego. I like that. Okay, so we down to these 10% barrels. So let me go by blast. Suzuki, Ian Happ, 70 ground ball. God damn. Who is this? Moises. I like this. I ain't mad at this 40 line drive. If you are, go double or total bases. But again, I tell you, it's not that far. Like, you're going to have to be like 50, 60 line drive away from the ground ball for me to be like, oh, no, that ain't possible. Because he still got all this shit green. 31% blast, 94, pull barrel, 60 hard hit. He live in the launch angle sweet spot. I'll take it. Who is this? Swanson, 90, 10, 40, 25 blast, 50 fly ball at 800. That could be the long shot. Who is this? Pete Crow got some blast and fly ball, but he not hitting up with a lot of power. Swinging that bitch fast don't mean nothing. Nico Horner, 93, 20. Hold on, 93, 50 hard hit, 40 launch angle sweet spot, 20 blast, and then 30, 30, 30. You can use him as a long shot too. Nico Horner at plus 1200. Your automatics is Suzuki for sure. And Moises, whatever the fuck that say. And then Swanson and Nico Horner is two good long shots who hit fly balls and got blast. So they getting perfectly fast bat speed fly balls. What's up with it, Petty? Have a blessed day. You as well. Make sure, I try to always show love to the content creators, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all tap in, man, to the content creators. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Bush, 87-20. He got some type of barrel. Hard hit. Ain't all that. Launch angle sweet spot is low, which shows why he got this high ass ground ball. I pass. Personally. He do got a 30% fly ball. Me talking about him gonna make him go, so fuck it. Go ahead. Me and her Summit Otani for his homer. I seen that. I gotta teach you how to do that. What? The exclamation shout out? Swanson and Nico Horner are the long shots. 800 and 1220. Hell yeah. They got long shot status. Both got blast percents. Both hit the fly ball. Hell yeah. But your autos, I don't want to overthink this. It's Suzuki, then Ballesteros, whatever that nigga name is, and he at 775. Damn. He even in Long Shot Island. And then Swanson and Nico. What you talking about, Pet? The shout out? Okay, I got you. You should have it. Exclamation SO. I swear I thought when I was in your chat one day, somebody was shouting people out. Hold on, let me see something. When I just go to this fastball, that actually made Pete Crow fly ball jump up. And who is this? That made Swanson look even better. Nico, you still at that? Do we put Pete Crow in there? Why is these niggas eyes so high? What am I missing? This shit got eyes like the White Sox game. Well, we ain't going to the... He has lines up? Or they done brought up Dominguez? Hey, where is he at? Dominguez. I see him. Let me refresh. Too many people typing. Make a green screen with everyone on the same screen who's in super green. Oh, that's dope. Okay. I'll pass the word. Where are y'all seeing Dominguez at? Or how do I find it? I don't know how to see Dominguez. How y'all seeing him? Or y'all just saying he got eyes so y'all know he playing? Oh, he ain't. I don't think he got shit from this year yet, so that's probably why we don't see nothing. I'm thinking y'all was saying he on here, but I mean that's still a good call for y'all to even notice he got a lineup. He might be coming up because Stan hurt. If y'all find out some data about him, let me know. What? Well, let me see something. First lefties. He might be one of them people you just take on the strength. Because he going bat left-handed. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's a switch hitter. Oh, ain't he a switch hitter? Yeah. This him this year? Oh, he ain't played this year. Back in 2023, y'all, they was comparing this nigga to, what did they say? He was this left-handed sprout or some shit. That boy came up here and shit the bed last season. Hopefully, hopefully he better this year. I know they say this defense ain't got no damn better in that outfield. Judge, Otani, and Sword won yesterday. All right. So remember San Diego, I didn't see none I like. I know John Brown liked Soriano when you isolate the or added or some shit. His shit did look better that way. Cubs, Suzuki, Moises, Moses, whatever fuck you, however you say it, Swanson, and what the fuck is his name? Nico Horner. Pete Crow looked good when you added that second pitch. You could throw him on there. If you don't want to take their homers, that's about 5 players out of 9. He'll run RBI stack for the team, type shit. How can you see right here? But the dope thing about it is, whether you on this screen or team versus pitch mix, when they take the pitcher out and bring the other pitcher in, all you got to do is go to the team that you're looking at or whatever and just refresh it. Prop Finder auto update with the pitcher that come in. So if you want a live bet, you can actually see what they do against the pitch mix to the pitcher that's in. So yeah, it update on its own. But if you ever want to just go through and look on your own or whatever, you can click on this little drop arrow and pick whatever picture you want. But it auto updates live when the games start and they swap them out. Yeah, that part 5 facts. I done caught a couple. I know my boy Prop too. He stay live betting off of the catching people lacking. That's how you get them plate appearances. They leave over 15. All right. First and foremost, Chris Paddock. Chris Paddock. 5 homers on the season, 2 to lefties, 3 to righties. He giving up a homer and a half to lefties. He giving up 2 homers to righties. If you got to pick a hand that he's weaker to, it would be righties, and we just looking at higher ISO. So more extra base hits, more barrels. The hard hits go to the lefties, but he give up a hard hit, more fly balls, and it's the same exact home run to fly ball ratio. So he do give up both, but if you had to pick a hand, it looked like he gives up more power to the right-hand batters. More barrel, more ISO, your power metrics. What's funny? You might can get Shohei and Judge on a 2-man for plus 1,000. He's 205, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Judge I've seen 250 something. You might can put them two together and get a plus 1,000. That's actually crazy. So yeah, you already know him. Again, I'm not saying his name. Y'all know. 30, 60, 50, 31. Teoscar might go today, plus 390. They know something. He got a high barrel, stay consistently hitting the ball hard, live in the launch angle sweet spot, got blast, and then it's 30, 30, 30. Catch the right one, that shit is out of here. And the power he giving up is to righty, so. But it's plus 967 with them too. That ain't bad for them two, to be honest, because that should be around 600, 700. Max Muncy has 2 homers against the 4-seam and changeup. 97, 20, 10, 70, 40, 27 blast, 40% line drive, but he do got a 30% fly ball. 1 out of every 3 baseballs that he do put in play is a fly ball, and he got history against him. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at Muncy. So you got the top 3. Tiny, Hernandez, Muncy. What's Freeland looking like? Freeland, another one in the same situation, basically. He got a 30% fly, a little bit higher. What's the name? Take his total bases. You got a long shot if you want to try to home run at 790. The weather conditions here are what's happening. 60 degrees, wind going out, and it's the easiest park for Dodgers Park. Easiest the righties, third easiest the lefties. So overall, when you put both hands together, I think it's ranked number one, if I'm not mistaken. Even going 3 years back, from this year back 3 years. Just let's see. Yep, Dodgers. Both hands included. It's the easiest park to hit homers with a 30% boost. Righties, I know it's number one in righties. 38% boost to right hand bats, lefties. It's then dropped down to 5. Still 22% boost. But if you put both, you see it was the easiest park to hit homers in. And you got 10-mile-an-hour winds going out. So do with that what you will. So I ain't mad at a plus 790. Varshan, he don't got a line. He might not play. Freddie, 100 exit velo, 10% barrel, 80 hard hit, 43 blast. He's another one. They like even kill. You might get a line drive today. You might get a fly ball, but 400 and under these conditions, I'm going to go to home run every time as long as you got that 30. Vlad in the great spot. Andy Pajes, you a little lower on the power, my boy. Kyle Tucker. How y'all feel about Kyle Tucker? He got a 90 exit velo. He ain't hitting the ball consistently over 95. He don't stay in that sweet spot. He do got an 18% barrel. He hit fly balls. What y'all think about him? Been selling. Said he been selling my shit. But I do like the Shoheis, the Hernandez, the Muncies, and then Freeland is Freddie and Freeland. Those are some good spots. If you want to use Freeland for like a total base, if you're afraid of that plus 790, I honestly think with this kind of power and a 20% barrel, you hit the ball hard, you stay in that sweet spot. Under these weather conditions, and this is a righty, so you're going to bat lefty, 790 is kind of OD. I think that's overpriced. My opinion. I think that's overpriced under these conditions. Tucker a hoe. And then you got Yakamoto. He's giving up 3 homers, 2 to lefties, 1 to righties. About 1 home run per 9 to lefties. He do give up an 8% barrel to lefties, 10%, 11% to righties. On the lower end of hard hits, he do give up fly balls. That is a good sign. He gives up fly balls. But somehow, some way, I don't know if it's luck or not, his fly balls don't result in the homers a lot. That's basically, like I said, what the home run, the fly ball is. He give up fly balls, but somehow they stand in the park more often than not. Trout, J. Ram, Freeland, Suzuki. That's 5. That's a little 5-4 leg. You a demon putting that long shot on there with them other niggas. I ain't gonna lie to you, but that's a fire 4 leg. Whoa. What are we doing here? Xavier Edwards. So ain't nobody got no barrel then. Let's go off a blast. Who hitting the blast fly balls? Damn, look at all the y'all. The whole team is just ground balled up. Somebody got hold on. 88, 10, 70, 40, 33, 30. Who is this? Owen, he's worth taking at 980. I understand his power overall is low. He's still got a 10% barrel. He's still hitting the ball hard as shit. He's still living the launch angle sweet spot. He swings the ball fast. He got a 33 blast, and he do got a 30 fly ball. And it ain't overpowered by the line driver ground ball. At plus 980. He worth taking a shot on. Is there anybody else? Here go, who is this with a 60? Kyle Stowers. Here go a double. He got with all this shit with no fly balls. Who is this? Oh, no. Oh, no. This shit look atrocious. And that's why every nigga line is over 600. Will Smith. I didn't see Will Smith. Oh, I did. I seen him. 91-10. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. If you're not worried about the high ground ball, you could take Will Smith. I didn't even see these odds. That Fanatics, we got to figure out to put them. The screen already black, and then the black Fanatics, I didn't even see the odds there. So I'll let you be the decider on as far as him. He got power. Don't get it twisted. If that 50% ground ball don't bother you, then he's another go. But again, just for me personally, I ain't got time to be sitting there trying to pick and choose how I want to play you when I can see shit like Shohei and Hernandez and where it's just like super green and make more sense. But if you're not worried about this and you say, okay, he's still getting 1 out of 3 in the air, Will Smith do got power for sure. And the only thing I see down here that I personally will back is this Owen Casey shit. Who y'all like off of cause this is a good part. Who y'all like off of the Marlins? Was my exact thought too back. What you talking about? The parlay for? Oh yeah, he's ass. He getting everything he deserves. What y'all think? Oh, no one. Did anybody like anybody off of Miami? Hicks? Where's Hicks? Nah, Hicks ain't got shit going on that I like. Let me see something. He ain't got no power. He don't hit the ball hard enough at all, for real. Um, no blast. Like, damn, you ain't hitting. So you ain't getting no like perfect contacts with power or bat speed or whatever. Line drive, not on that end. I don't. I ain't gonna lie to you. Xavier RBI and Connor Norby. Look at y'all. Yeah, I be seeing y'all. I see y'all. Okay, we're talking that RBI shit. Y'all know that's my language. Nobody keeps sweat boys. So we got for doubles. 2 hit run RBIs a day. It's a lot of motherfuckers. You can take anybody that was named for a homer for 2 hit run RBIs. And again, like when y'all on here, whether you on home run matchups or team versus pitch mix, it's a short stream. So I'll show y'all this one more time. People always ask me still. Come to plate appearances. When you're looking at anything that's in the park, come to this screen. Everything over here got a reason. Batting average. Look at high batting averages for hits. WOBA. Look at your WOBAs for your 2 hit run RBIs. ISO. Extra base hits. Doubles. Total bases. Same with slug. The only difference is slug is singles as well. So if you thinking total bases, go slugs. If you thinking doubles or shit like that, you might want to go ISO. ISO is strictly double, triple homer. So everything plays its part. So when you thinking in the park, this is where I live at. This is where I live, to be honest. I told y'all, you're going to get one home run slip out of me and go about my business. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I live on the RBI ladders, the 2 hit run RBIs, the 2 total bases. So I actually live on this screen, the plate appearance, or more often than not, I'm on team versus pitch mix. Switch it over here because I'm more so playing in the park shit. I take my chance, but again, it hit it, don't it, don't. I'm trying to figure out where I want to go with my RBI ladders and shit like that. Total bases, hit run RBIs. So when you want to look for shit like that, just keep it on plate appearances. Again, the difference between plate appearance, because people always say, why are they different? Like Stanton got a 96 exit velo, 60 barrel. Go to batted ball events, 94-40. So what the difference is, these averages come from the amount of plate attempts, right? When you on plate appearances, the averages come from the plate attempts. But the plate attempts are including strikes, strikeouts, hit by pitches, walks. That's why when you under plate appearances, you can see walks and Ks. Batted ball events is only baseballs out of them 10 at-bats that were put in play. Whether it was an out or not, just they made contact with the ball and it came in play. So for me, just my logic for myself is like, shit, why would I give a damn about the averages when you including the strikeouts and the walks when I'm thinking like homers? When I'm thinking homers, I only want to see like the kind of power or what they're doing when they made contact with the baseball. You know what I'm saying? That's how I personally look at it. It is people who come here and they'll do it from this screen. And that's because they look at the K percentages, which I'm not mad at you if you be like, okay, he got this kind of power, but I'm going to lay off of him because he got a 50% K percentage. But for me, that's the difference between plate appearances and batted ball events. Batted ball events only going to give you the averages off of however many you saying, last 10, 15, whatever. But the averages of the last however many that was put in play. On plate appearances, these averages are including just they're dividing whatever they did by, like, look, you can even see 10 plate attempts, but he had 5 actually in play. So the other 5, something happened. Well, we can see from his K rate where them other 5 went. The 5 that weren't put in play with Stanton was strikeouts. But by you being on this screen, you're telling the averages to look at the last 10 plate appearances. So it's not making these off of the the 5 that was in play is divided by the 10 plate attempts, appearances, if that makes sense to y'all. So that's why I differentiate the two. When I'm looking for total bases, hit run RBIs, I'm on plate appearances because I need to see this shit. I want to see the ISO, your WOBA, all that. When I'm thinking homers, I only care about the balls that was actually made contact with. What do your average exit velo, barrels, and fly balls, you know what I'm saying? What happens when you actually put the ball in play? So for those who don't know what the difference between the two screens is and why the numbers are different, they're taking their averages from two separate things. One is looking at however many plate attempts you said. They don't give a fuck what happened. Strikeout, walk, whatever. Whatever the numbers is, divided by 10. Because it's 10 plate attempts. Batted ball events, only going to divide by the last 10 balls that was actually put into play. It's for those who don't know the difference. Dodgers, there's a lot of them. Ohtani, Teoscar, Muncy, Freeland is a long shot. Freeman, some long shots. Some people like the Will Smith if you take away the 50% ground ball, so that's a hit run RBI stack itself. I went crazy. I ran 10 leg, 2 hit run RBI. Man, I thought that shit said a 10 leg home run. You almost lost me, brother. Higher the WOBA, more than likely to get hit run RBIs. Is that what you said? Yeah, so WOBA is weighted on base average. OPB is the same thing, but weighted on but WOBA is like OPB on steroids. So the easiest way to identify hit run RBIs, here goes some sauce for y'all. When the lineup's confirmed, right, they're gonna put everybody's lineup order. What you're looking for is you looking for somebody with a high WOBA for sure, because the higher the WOBA, the more they get on base. Whether that be by getting walked, whether that be by hit by pitch, whether that be by getting a hit. The higher the WOBA, the more they on base. So you can take a person for hit run RBIs off their own merit, or it's even better when you find a person with a high WOBA, right? And the person either in front of him or behind him got a high WOBA too. Because that's telling you that not only will he get on base, the people around him, whether the person in front of him can get on base and he can bring them home, or the person behind him can get on base and bring the player you got home. So that's why y'all always hear me say stacks. It's easier to hit your 2 hit run RBIs when you got players in the batting order that's right behind each other and more than one of them got good WOBAs, or you like more than one player for a home run when they line up directly behind each other, because they can cover each other. If like Paul Goldschmidt lead off, right? He get a hit. Okay, he got 1 hit run RBI. He got a hit. Say the dude behind him come up and hit a RBI single. They both just cashed. Paul Goldschmidt got a hit, and now he just scored a run. He's done. The dude behind him got a hit and an RBI. He's done. So the best way to find hit run RBIs, you can take a person for a hit run RBI off of their own metrics. This will make me take Paul for a hit run RBI by himself. You got crazy power and you got a high everything and you don't strike out. I'll take you for 2 hit run RBIs off your own. But it make it that much sweeter if he the leadoff and then Judge shit look like that and then Ben Rice shit look like that, because that just scream traffic. It just scream a lot of people gonna be on base. If the 8 or 9 batter got high WOBAs and then Paul Goldschmidt got a high WOBA at the number 1 spot, it's telling me that people gonna be on base when he come up to bat. If that makes sense to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So WOBA is how often you get on base. Yes, that's OPB is the same, but I'm telling you, WOBA is a better version of on-base percentage, because on-base percentage only care about walks, hit by pitch, but it grade everything the same. WOBA grade everything different. A single get its own weight, a double get its own weight, triple get its own weight. So WOBA ain't nothing but OBP on steroids. So if you got to pick one of the two, go off the WOBA. But hit run RBIs is generally the same thing. And I tell you all the time, that's my favorite stat. That's the only stat that you can use. That's the only market that covers you in the 2 things we all hate the most. It's 2 things we all hate the most that cook us. Walks and them weak-ass fielder choices and them errors. Both of those will cook your shit. You take anything outside of a hit run RBI. Why don't it cook your hit run RBIs? Because, yeah, you're not going to get a hit, but guess what? You're on base. So you still got an opportunity to, if nothing else, be a run scored. That's one of your hit run RBIs. That's why I love hit run RBIs so much. Walks and them fielder choices and errors is by far the worst shit ever. And that's the only market where you're not completely dead where under those conditions. That's the only one. Errors, walks, and those weak ass fielder choices. I don't like that fielder choice shit. So it's a nigga on first base. I hit the ball, and you decide to go to second base and get him out. And then by the time you throw it to first base, I beat you. Why the fuck is that my fault? Why the fuck is that my fault? How is that my fault that you decided to go there first, and then by the time you tried to hit the double play, you ain't get me in time? Fuck is we doing? That shit is trash. That shit is trash. And even errors is trash. Errors is ass because that is something that is chosen by the scorekeeper. That is chosen by the scorekeeper. If you hit a ground ball to the shortstop and that nigga boggles the ball, and by the time he pick it up and he throw it to first base, if you're safe, you don't get a hit for that. Because to the scorecard, to the scorekeeper, if he would have made a clean catch, there's no way you'd have got the first before he threw you out. Dog, I don't give a fuck about none of that. That is not my fault that this nigga can't catch. Like, what the fuck do they got to do with me, though? But that's, for those who don't know, it's damn near like, the rule of thumb is, if your glove touch it, it's an error. That's trash. All that shit is trash. And the only thing that you're saved with, or even have a chance of still hitting, is the hit run RBI. That's the only one. Everything else is cooked. From walks, errors, fielders' choices. I would still also count it. Walks should count as bases? Nah, because then you're going to be sick. They start counting walks as bases, good luck finding you a 2 total base that ain't minus 300. You got to be careful with that. But what's up with it, my boy? So, last thing, let's just look at these weak spots, and we're going to get up out of here. I'm going to let y'all go about y'all days. Steven Matz, his weak spots are to the first batter, the third batter, the fifth batter, this every other ass nigga. First, third, fifth, seventh, ninth. Wow, that's weird. Parker Messick, my boy ain't got none but the 7th spot. Dustin May, the 4th spot, the first spot, the 4th spot, the 7th spot, the 9th spot. What is up with all these odd? 2nd spot, 5th spot for Montgomery, but you're not the one that we're worried about. It's this dude. 2nd, okay. Ranger Suarez, 2nd, 4th, 5th batters, 9th batter, Dylan Cease. You got it, my boy. You ain't got no weak spots. I'm not surprised. You got it. Luis Castillo, 2nd spot, 6th spot, Connor Prilot. How y'all say his name? 1st, 5th. What in the fuck? Jack, 3rd spot. Austin K, 2nd, 4th. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 7th. Who remember last year? If you know, you know. When you see 3 in a row, what that mean? Max Fried, the 4th spot. Jack Leiter, the 1st, 2nd, and 6th spot. Matthew Boyd, the 5th spot. Randy Vasquez, the 9th spot. Chris Paddock, 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th. This shit got to be a coincidence. It's like the 4th person who is every other. 1st, 3rd, 8th. The fuck? Counter P. Hit run RBI stack for sure. There's something else in there too when you see that. Oh, one more thing before we get up out of here. Let's see what Rule got. Who they projecting to. What Rule talking about over here? Who the top do? I wonder if I got any of them. 5 out of 6. Who is this? Kyle Tucker. For those, y'all, I see a lot of y'all been using this. I know like Steph had tagged me earlier. I see a lot of people cooking off Rule bets. Y'all make sure y'all keep tapping in. Code Cuzzo if you ever lock in. If you don't be wanting to go through the whole researching on your own, or if you want to research and then like go back and look, Rule Bets is the top projected site I've ever been on. And I'm not even saying that because I'm affiliated with it. I've watched his growth for the last 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Starting at Excel sheets, and he's always shown. It's not no word of mouth. He's proven through tracking everything how close he be with his projections. It's profitable. So if you like projections, you can come here on Rule Bets. I'm talking about everything. The scores, the who gonna win. It's everything you could think of. Player projections. Everybody got their own tags. Home run probability for hits. It's like so much on here. I try not to go through too much because you need to get on here and see, but you got tags for batters, you got tags for pitchers. You can see, you can click on any tag you want. Like my favorite is like the meatball throwers. Who throwing the most meatballs on the slate today? How did I know? Chris Paddock, bum ass. You know what I'm saying? Throwing a lot of meatballs. Meatball throwers, anybody giving up you can see it right here. Where is it at? Anybody who home run per 9 is over 1.5, right? You're gonna get the meatball thrower. It's a lot of tags on here. You can see anything you want. You can come on here to this home run zone and let it generate parlays for you. It's different strategies, balance. It's home run percent plus due plus pitch. So it's balance, top due. Oh no, it's top due. These last 3 right here combined. If you want long shots, it'll give you. You can pick how many legs you want the slip to be. Now they done got affiliated with Gambly, so now you can even click this. It'll take you to a page, give you the best odds. It's lit. It's lit. You know what I'm saying? You can have same start windows. You could pick the game that you only want to see the players from, unless you eliminated like certain games or maybe certain shit you want to avoid. If you're not a day game player, avoid day games if it was day games. You can put same game parlay. You can include rookies who got smaller sample sizes. You can do top dudes, strictly people that's top due. But I like to come on here and look at the top due list. If you don't know what make a person top due, it's 6 things on this checklist. Barrels. Do you got barrels in your last 3 games? This is why Kyle Tucker got 5 out of 6. Yes, he has a barrel in his last 3 games. This is an easier way of showing it because it actually give you the what's the name? If you click on a person, hold on. So this is what make you a person. Am I on the right person? You know who do. Do you got barrels in your last 3 games? He has a barrel in his last 3 games. Is your barrel percent over the MLB 50th percentile? 8.5% barrel rate. If y'all don't know what those percentiles is, not only did he build it on here, which is super dope. This is what y'all be seeing people look at on here. So basically he's saying, when you look at barrel percent, we know 50% is the league average. In the league, average-wise, is your barrel in the top half of the league, over 50%. That's basically what it's saying. So you can see, but he's even added it over here. So you can see that Kyle Tucker's in the 50% percentile with an 8.5. That is over the 7% league average. So you got that. Your drought score. Basically your Z score, for those who don't know, again, is they looking at all your homers in this last this season, so many years, you have a median gap. They take the average of your at-bats and your homers, and you come up with a number where every so many balls in play, their average is they hit homers this many. So his is 26. Whenever the amount of balls in play that you actually in your drought is over your average, your Z score gonna be positive. So they look for players where your balls in play since your last homer is higher than your average balls in play that you usually homer in. Launch angle trending in home run range. So in the last 7 days, is your launch angle in that 18 to 32 degree window. His is. Home run friendly pitcher. He's going against a home run friendly pitcher. Home run friendly park today. Dodger Stadium should definitely be lit up. So I'm going to go ahead and just say that I know that for damn sure that's a home run friendly park. That's how you're coming up with players who are due, for those who don't know. But you can come to Home Run Zone and go to Top Due. It'll tell you everyone, and it'll tell you how many of the 5 or the 6 that's actually they have checked off today. The other day was a 6 out of 6 for the first time, and he actually went yard. It was Ballesteros. He was the first 6 out of 6 due where he had everything checked off, and he actually went yard that day, which is crazy. Crazy. I see 3 we went over today. Oh, yeah. So, whoa. When we just talking about him? Hold on, little buddy. Barrel in the last 3 days, you got 2. Barrel percent over the 50th percentile. Am I on the right person? This nigga in the 90th percentile. He in the top 10% for barrels this season. His Z-score, 42 balls in play since his last homer. Season average gap is 29. His launch angle sweet spot, is he in that 18 to 32 degree window on a 7-day average? He's at a 21. Home run friendly pitcher. And again, this is a home run friendly park. This should be a 6 out of 6. Why is Dodger Stadium coming up as a neutral park? Ain't shit neutral about Dodger Stadium. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. This is a 6 out of 6. Not a damn thing. Rule, why? Park factor is 1.04 today. That's why I look for. But why? Can you explain to me why is it that? It's 10-mile-an-hour winds going out in that home run friendly park in like 63 degrees. Why is it only a point? How is it equating it? Well, never mind. That's going into the model and all that. Murakami, overdue. Adele, a 4 out of 6. So you can see again, and look, not only do you know who overdue, again, you can go to Parlay Builder and go to top due. Look, here go a 3-leg, here go a 2-leg. If you want a 4-leg, if you don't like the players that's on there, hit this swap button, and they're only going to give you players that's under that specific strategy. So we're under top due, so they're only going to give you options of swapping out with top due players. But you can do whatever you want with that. Excuse me. Another dope ass thing that's on here that a lot of people don't pay no attention to. Not only is this, I mentioned this the other day. Not only is this a weather report, pay attention to this because a lot of people be wondering, like, okay, y'all say wind do this, or good temperatures do this, or humidity do this. They actually have it showing for you. So look, Tampa Bay at Cleveland, 9-mile-an-hour winds going out, right? Look at this. I want y'all to see this. So that 9-mile-an-hour winds going out is adding an extra 6.5 feet to carry. So if you hit a 310, just with the wind alone, it's going to help it get to 316, 317. You know what I'm saying? The forecast, 69 degrees, it's minus 0.4. That ain't about shit. That ain't even a whole minus 1 foot. The humidity being 37, we know the more humidity is, the further balls carry. Another one that ain't nothing. And then it'll go as far as taking all 3 of these, 6.5, these 3, and give you a number. So it's a 5% home runs, and the weather, all 3 included, is a plus 5.7, plus 6 feet today to your fly ball carry. Right? I'll look into it. I think temp maybe. Okay. Just let me know, text me or whatever. How much a month for the rule bets? Shit, he in here. But use code Cuzzo. You ain't got to worry about none of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what, y'all? Let's see what they think about that one game, right? But look at this. Wind, minus 4 feet, because the wind is what? Coming inward. Forecast, minus a foot. Humidity, it ain't a high humidity game. So you got minus 26% homers. This is off of the park. The first number, y'all, is the park. That's your home run boost by the park itself. And then they're going to look at your weather conditions. Minus 6 feet. Ew. This shit bad. Neutral, so you can't do shit here. You got some weather is giving you some extra carry. Muggy, 92% humidity. Stanking that motherfucker. But look, humidity, y'all, we all know that. If you're good at science, you know warm weather, that humidity is gonna make what's the name. And you gotta look at that. A lot of people don't look at humidity. Humidity and temperature are 2 separate things because it's not even hot. It's not hot. It's just humid as hell. So that muggy feeling, it didn't even say muggy. That's dope. That's gonna give you that 1.3 extra, extra foot of carry. The forecast, we already know. Cold temps suppress home runs. So that's taking off 9 feet. But you also are getting 16-mile-an-hour winds going out, which is strong. That's adding 12. You take the numbers of all 3 of these, that's giving you a 5-foot advantage. I mean, a 5-foot boost to your fly balls. Not really 6. I might have uploaded to YouTube for y'all. This is the one I wanted to see. Minus 11. What was that other minus? Minus 6, minus 26. Now, see, this is another one, y'all. We know that this park is better, so it's neutral. So wind coming in is taking off 9 feet. So I'm telling y'all now, when y'all see one of them motherfuckers go to the wall and die, you know why. It's 9 feet being suppressed just from this 13-mile-an-hour wind coming in alone. 61 degrees is taking off 4 feet. In this park, this weather, you do get an extra foot from the humidity out there. So overall, it's a neutral park. Weather is the weather conditions is taking off about 11 feet on your what's the name, which is bad. 350s you hitting normally gonna be 340. It's gonna get stopped in that. You know what I'm saying? Minus 10% homers. So this saying it's the park alone. It's not the best of parks. That's what that's saying. Ain't no weather conditions. It's a dome, so you're not gonna see the weather. You know what's so crazy? San Diego. Y'all remember when San Diego used to be like a top 3 park, especially the righties. Y'all remember that? Remember San Diego was a good park for righties? Look what I told y'all about Pirates. They the worst park in the world. But where's San Diego at now? Oh no, this is 3 years. No. Go to the last 2 years. Let me see something. Look, drop down to 19th for righties and then the lefties. Like, I wonder what happened because the park don't change. So, like, how do you get this bad? Look, now they down here at 22nd. That is so crazy. If you've been around a long time, they were top 3, if I'm not mistaken. I know damn sure it wasn't less than top 5, but they were one of the easiest parks to righties. So now you can see, which we just noticed, minus 19% to home runs from the park alone. The park itself isn't a home run friendly park. And then weather conditions, wind coming in lightly. It's taking off 4 feet on your carry from the wind, taking off 4 feet from the forecast, and you getting a super slight boost from the humidity. So you got minus 19, minus 7, and then you got Dodger Stadium. You got the 4% boost from the wind. The forecast taking off some feet. Humidity is mid. Neutral park. It's not a neutral park route. This is not a neutral park route. We have to figure this shit out. This is the park you want to be smoking shit in. With the way homers is flying early in the season at 60 degrees, I'm honestly very excited for the summer to see how it's going to be when it's 80, 90 everywhere. It's going to get really. That is based on the day? Oh, okay. But hold on. What do you mean today? Isn't the neutral park part about the park itself? Then we'll chop it. We'll chop it. Yeah, help me understand the you say about today part with the park itself. Or am I reading that wrong where that's not necessarily the park itself? Okay, so it's not necessarily the park, the plan. Okay. I'm reading that wrong. Okay, because I'm saying I'm looking at this like the park itself. Like I'm looking at that like I'm reading this. I'm looking at it like this. Like the park architectural structure itself. That's just like your general overall saying with everything included, neutral. With everything included, minus 19% overall boost to your homers. Okay, all right. Okay. I'm looking at this, thinking that this is telling us the home run friendly parks and the hitter friendly parks. So, okay, that's just basically with everything with your weather boost and all the other shit going on. The overall boost is neutral. I'm with you. See, I'm learning with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you should say neutral. I'm not, heavy drizzle. I ain't even peeped that. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all tap in. If you one of them players and you all over the place and you like picking shit out, like I'll just go to home run RBI. Let's see who they got top projected. Chase, they got projected at 2.88. But if you going through here, you could just like save people. Okay, boom. You know what I'm saying? I like him. I'm talking about you can go anywhere else. You can go somewhere over here. You know what I'm saying? You might like some person over here and you like, okay, you going through, let me save him. You can always go to your watch list and it'll have the people there. And no matter what you go to, it'll always make sure that they put them in order based on who projected to get the most. But you can keep all of your watch list people. And one of the dopest things too is, I always forget to mention, not always, but one of the dopest features on here that a lot of people be sleep on, if you're not the type where you want to go through and sit there and look at everything, this is new. Hold on, boom or bust. Big power with plenty of walks and whiff. So 55 home run pace, walks, and K a lot. That's actually your boomer bust for sure. You're going to do something or you're not. It ain't no gray area. So neutral is saying players got to come with their own power because the condition. Yeah. Yeah. So he got boomer bust. These tags are so fire. Power surge. 3 home runs and I want the definitions. So power surge is y'all see power surge? Power surge. 3+ home runs in your last 7 games. Okay, that's power surge. Barrel streak. Because if you click on it by the person, it'll tell you why his stats. So I just want to see barrel streak is 3+ barrels in the last 5 games. He definitely been cooking. Elite barrels. It's a new one on here, and I definitely want to see what the hell that is. Barrel streak. 3+. No, elite barrel. Season barrel rate is over 12%. So he top tier. What is past bedtime? I ain't never seen that one. Past bedtime. Night OPS is 80% worse than day and below 800. Fade signal for night games. Oh, so you added. Oh, I get. Okay, I know what that is. You already had Day Masher and Night Owl for the people who play good. These are the people who actually don't play. And I'm noticing something. Green is good. Red is not. And it show up red. Yeah. So past bedtime, night OPS is 748 versus daytime, which is 1100. Today is a night game. Oh, this shit raw. But the main thing I was trying to show y'all when I came here was this. Everything you would be going through generally looking for, I don't know. I was trying to take it off and then I'm not. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to end this shit. That's what the fuck I'm trying to do. Click on that game day analysis. It'll give you the whole rundown for them, all the good and the bad about them. Like I'm trying to take it off, then I'm trying to click. Bear with it, nigga. So yeah, so this is the dopest feature, y'all. Like, I'll let you read it, but this is everything about, I'm talking about every single person. Look, you can go to a picture, right? For all my K-heads. This nigga projected for the most strikeouts? Wow. So you can go to even a picture. It'll tell you everything you would want to know about him that matters. Solid strikeout projection, cold game. It cuts 8.4 feet off fly ball carry. Why does that matter for a pitcher? Because if he not getting rocked and he can keep balls in play in the park, then he won't get smoked and he can last longer in the games. It's nothing wrong with giving up hits, just don't give up runs. Dangerous lineup, 2 batters, it'll tell you the negatives. So you can actually, let's see what they talking about with Dylan. Strikeout artist, yeah, I bet. Elite swing and miss. K upside, projected AF, fuck you. Look, here go the Dylan Cease analysis. Favorable lineup, few projected home run threats to navigate, I bet. Elite swing and miss, solid strikeout projection, hot streak, 1.69 ERA, 15 Ks per 9 over his last 3 starts on 16 innings pitched. That shit OD. 5 straight starts with 6+ Ks. Control issues. 10% walk rate. Lets runners on without making hits earn it. But they still don't score because he's going to cater the next 2. Sheesh. So yeah, for like 1 second, I thought you said for my crackheads. Oh, no. It's raining in the city right now. So yeah, so y'all make sure y'all go tap in the rule bets. Good dude, good product. He don't bother nobody. He let the work speak for itself. That's all you can ever ask for. And the main thing that I see a lot of people using this for is that home run zone. That home run zone OD. Balance is a little bit of all of this shit combined. Long shots. So just show long shot people. I try not to explain this wrong. A long shot is a person who's not projected for a lot of home runs this season. So their home run pace is under 25 homers for the season. And their projection today. So for one, you already projected for not a lot of homers on the year. And your projection today, which is you can see here or you can see here, is above or right at your normal projection. So that's what make you considered a long shot that day. And shit, Will Smith is higher than his normal projection. But again, you can't be a long shot if you projected over 25 homers. These are only the people who not projected to get a lot of homers by the start they having, but they got a decent projected probability today. top due. We already talked about that. Your hot bats. You know what that means. You know what I'm saying? And then you can see how many total bases they got their last 5 games. If it got the baseball over it, then you know that's a game that they actually hit a homer in. It'll tell you 18 total bases, 3 homers, 3 barrels in his last 5 games. Last 5 games. It's crazy. So, again, if you want to swap people out, I never even noticed this. You can even hit bet and just play a straight bet. Didn't know that. That's fire. However many legs you want. You know, you can do that. And then you got matchup edge based off who got the best matchups to the what's name. I do that a lot too, y'all. I come to player projections and I'll come to pitch mix rating in a heartbeat. And I'll see who they got having the best grade, 10 out of up to 10 for the pitch mix, and see if it's anybody I identify from there. So you know what I'm saying? You can see pitch mix grades. So you can see what their grades is to the pitch mix today. I definitely will come on there. Thank you for that prime sub. I'm already, man. Oh no. That take away the whole point of you getting it. I give you the key points, the top shit, but you got to go get it. I make the best of the projected 8 leg, then I pick 2 from there and I make my 2-man for the day. Why don't you just go to 2-man then, Steph? So you can see why he got a 9.7. If you click on him, this is why he has a 9.7 matchup. Fastball usage, the batter advantage to every single pitch, and it tells you how they're getting to these great matchups. This shit is dope. You can see all his projections today, all of that. So I'm gonna let y'all find players with similar profile and matchups today. What the fuck is this? Profile plus today's positive tags. So you can match people with people based on their tags. Archetype, home run percent, K percent, power due, no day context, so that's period. Oh, they showing out. Matchup, similar opposing pitcher, same hand, K, home run rates. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm trying to get a strategy that works, and that's why you test them. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tracking. You know, go to them, do one out of each one, or a different day. Do it 9 cents span. You know what I'm saying? Do them different days, and then try for give you because you got to think. People will do something for 3 days and be like, that don't work. That's not even a big enough sample size for you to have a real average to even know what worked. Some of us who's been doing this so long, whether they making sites or just gambling, it's years and years and years of sample sizes to get a accurate average. So you gotta commit to it and give everything 2 weeks to a month minimum to say what work and what don't. We already know that you're gonna go through hot and cold streaks in anything, so you gotta give it enough time with a bigger sample size to actually know what worked. You can't just do it for 2 days and be like, man, that shit don't work, I'm out of here. Like, that's not how this works. I only use my own stuff for 3 years, no other tools, and I'm lifetime profitable across all sports, 8K plus bets. Takes a lot of testing. Hell yeah. And that come from even people, the best ones who in this gambling space. Like, you done did the trial and errors of so much samples. You know what works for you. You know what markets don't work for you. But you had to go through the trial and error of a lot of samples, a big sample size to know what really is working long term for you. If you're looking for some shit that's just going, a quick lick, then yeah, you ain't gonna put that time in. But if you really want to make that shit work, you're gonna have to put the time in. You can sit here and be like, okay, look, I'm gonna run one parlay off here every single day or straight, whatever, and you know what I'm saying, for a certain period of time, and then I'll see how profitable I am over a bigger sample size. So, may tonight be the best gambling night of y'all gambling lives. Play your straights, round robbing your lottos. Let's get to this shmoney, small slate, which to me is the best. I hate them bigger slates. I be super overwhelmed. And then it's so much easier when the slate bigger to have all the right spots, but pick the wrong ones on that day. So exclamation YouTube. If you're not subbed to the YouTube, every live stream go to YouTube because I try to make sure my people's good. You could have missed something. You could have been going back and forth to work. Missed the stream, you always got access to it. And we don't got none but night games today. So I'm gonna get this uploaded for y'all. Meet me on Twitter. I'm about to start this thread for y'all. See what y'all come up with, whether it was something you seen off here, whether it was something you seen off of our daily research off Prop Finder. Love y'all, man. Let's get to this money, man. All positive vibes. I don't want to see nobody on that timeline arguing today. Fuck that shit. Put your focus on this paper. If it ain't about this paper, fuck that shit. Dead serious. Like, man, focus on these reads and this money. That's all we give a damn about. Make the community great again. I'm about to start tweeting that shit every day. Make the community great again. Because the community I love and fell in love with 3 years ago, this shit is not that. This ain't nowhere near that. So, love y'all, man. In a minute.